Hey everybody, this is Dugdale, learningdslrvideo.com, and we took our girls to an Irish step dance festival. I think it was called a Fesh or something like that. We're just starting out. Some of these girls were pretty amazing, and I took the Sigma 85mm along to test out. What was really cool about it is I could slow down the motion of the girls' feet, and it kind of gives it a cool effect. And one thing I noticed right off the bat with the Sigma 85mm prime is it's kind of big and heavy, especially when you compare it to like the Sigma 30mm or 50mm, which I've tried out. In terms of the way it balances off the camera and everything, it's just different to me. You know, it's just a bigger lens. And I guess I shouldn't complain when there's like a 70-200 and stuff like that's even bigger, but one of the things I noticed, it seemed to have a hard time focusing quickly using the quick focus mode. Not manual, but quick focus, which I was using a lot here because these girls were moving so fast. Using the quick focus was a lot more accurate than me trying to do it manually. And I've read a lot of reviews. Several people had talked about returning their lens once or twice to get a better copy of the lens in terms of focus. I don't think I've really had a issue with focus in manual sense. It just seemed to take a little bit longer to grab focus than some of my other Canon lenses, or even the Sigma 30mm that I used before. The 85mm size is kind of odd on a crop sensor in terms, and I'm not sure where it fits in terms of how I use the camera. Perhaps if you're doing lots of interview shots, we need lots of compression, it might work pretty well. But Canon offers, for pretty much the same price, or kind of both of these lenses are coming in around $1,000, a little less than $1,000, and the Canon offers a 100mm macro, which has IS built into it, so it can do tons of things. You can get up extremely close. You can do some really good interview shots with lots of compression. You can, it works pretty well in low light because it only goes down to 2.8 versus the Sigma goes down to 1.4, but that might fit better in my arsenal. I'm just having a tough time trying to figure out, if I already own like a 30 or 50mm that goes down to 1.4, do I really need an 85 as well? And I'm not sure about the focus ring itself. It's a little stiff, and it causes these micro vibrations when you hunt for focus. The Canon glass that I have doesn't seem as stiff, and as you can see in this example here, check out the micro vibrations you get on the Sigma while I try to focus manually versus the micro vibrations you get on the Canon. Okay, I'm not an expert in bokeh, but it seems to be nice on this 1.4. Sorry about the flicker on the Christmas lights, they're LEDs, and I actually had to change the shutter speed a little bit, and this is the best I could get it in terms of flickering. My eye is getting better over the past year or so in terms of noticing contrast and sharpness and saturation, but I could definitely notice a difference in terms of contrast on this lens compared to my other lenses. This has better contrast. I can even notice it on this very small 3-inch display on the back of my camera. But I didn't notice much difference in terms of saturation. And it's definitely a sharp lens. Check out the comparison of the sharpness of the 85 prime Sigma versus the zoom on my Canon 28-135. Well, that's pretty much it. Talk to you guys later. Bye.